Hey everybody, let's do a little update, shall we?
Please note that the views expressed in this video are the random opinions of the video guy, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Phemex or its affiliates.
There's a lot of people out there wondering why the crypto market is down, as am I. Of course, there's always a plethora of reasons that people will tell you, and currently one of those is that Biden is issuing new executive orders about crypto regulation. Now, if you only read the headline, it sounds a bit scary for crypto investors, because generally the trends toward more regulation equals worse market. Yet, if you read past the headline, you'll see that this regulation isn't actually anything yet. It's actually just requests for studies to be done on possible future crypto regulation and on the good old CBDCs. So not only does this order not include any actual specific actions in regards to crypto regulation, it's only about research, but also some of the timelines reported are quite long, such as a report on distributed digital ledger technology to be completed in 180 days, with an update on its environmental impact to be completed in 545 days. So based on that, it's looking like we're not going to see any development in the CBDCs in the US for a while. As for crypto regulation in this executive order, the Financial Stability Oversight Council is looking into risks of stablecoins. And in this next executive order, they're going to be asked to look into financial stability issues stemming from digital assets. Now, we've probably heard a lot about the risks of stablecoins talked about in the past, and there's legitimate concern there, as we want to make sure the stablecoins are backed by something stable, and that they're not going to suddenly crash whenever we're using them to keep some of our money in while we're trading crypto. However, if we know about CBDCs, we can also think that all of the oversight on stablecoins might be oversight looking at the non-centralized alternative to something like a CBDC. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on those developments. Other government entities, such as the Attorney General, the SEC, and the Federal Reserve, will be asked to look into market competition protection measures in regards to digital assets and cryptocurrency. Because, there's so little competition in the cryptocurrency market when compared to, say, mass media or big tech. The executive order will also request research on consumer protection, which, okay, that one's understandable considering all of the recent hacks and scams. The last part is a request for some departments to create a framework for international cooperation on digital asset adoption and standardization of rules. Of course, adoption sounds nice. Standardization of rules internationally, it sounds a little bit scary for those crypto investors. But let's not forget about the element of competition between different countries and the inherently slow process of bureaucracy. In other US government and crypto news, the FBI is creating a new unit called Virtual Asset Exploitation Unit. You might wonder if this has anything to do with the recent arrest of Razzle Khan and her guy, who allegedly helped to launder over $4.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. And although the percentage of cryptocurrency used for criminal activities has almost definitely decreased over the years, the actual dollar amount of crypto used for illicit purposes has also probably increased. There's just a lot more dollars in crypto now than there were before. So this reaction doesn't really come as a surprise. But to take an optimistic view, whenever the FBI is successful in catching these large criminals using cryptocurrency, that could be seen as adding more data that we don't actually need a lot more regulation on cryptocurrency, as it's still possible to catch criminals using it. Of course, the regulators might not see it that way, but again, that's just my optimistic view. So anyway, to recap, these executive orders aren't actually saying anything specific right now. They're mostly just calling for research into cryptocurrency and CBDCs from different government departments. And a lot of this research isn't even expected to be completed until quite a bit later. And as we know, the cryptocurrency space moves really fast. By the time a lot of this research comes back, who knows where we'll be. And as far as how this new executive announcement is related to CBDCs, it kind of makes it sound like the path to a US dollar CBDC is going to continue trudging along quite slowly. But you never know. Finally, as far as the new FBI unit, I don't see it as a bad thing, but that's just my own personal opinion. Let me know what you think about it. Anyway, that's my quick little recap of some of this recent news, because people are wondering what's affecting the market and pointing to these things. So that's my own little personal recap and review of it. If you disagree with anything, let me know in the comments. If you do agree, also let me know in the comments. Hope this video was helpful to you, and I'll see you guys next time.